What's going on, traders? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at gold XAUUSD, a long-term perspective on gold, what I'm thinking is going to happen in gold kind of for the long term. So in this video, we're going to be breaking it down. As you can see, this is a macro chart where I have the 12-month, 6-month, 3-month, and 1-month chart to kind of see the bigger picture, the macro picture. And in my opinion, gold is on a uptrend in the long-term perspective. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what I'm looking for to start to go long gold again. So stay tuned. All right, so first off, we're going to be taking a look at the macro charts. I have the 12-month on the top left, the 6-month on the top right, the 3-month bottom left, and then the 1-month on the bottom right. And I'm looking at this macro picture to try to see, what's the macro trend for gold. And it's pretty clear that we have trend lines holding on the 1 year, on the 12-month, on the 6-month as well. And you could also probably draw a trend line on the 3-month as well. And with that being said, we're going to go to a monthly chart now. We're in this monthly demand zone right here. It's a pretty nice continuation pattern. Sorry about that. It's a pretty nice monthly demand continuation pattern. We are the top of the demand zone hasn't been holding, so now we are on the bottom half of the demand zone that's not holding. And to be honest, I'm kind of expecting it to break. But if it does break, looking at the 3-month time frame here, we have this very nice continuation pattern as well, a continuation demand zone right here at the 1643 area. So it's not out of the question that we could see lower gold prices push down to here, because right now we are in that monthly demand, which is somewhere up here. But it's totally possible that we could see the move down to the 1643 area. It's a tough call, and the reason that I'm not just buying gold right now is because I will be looking for a daily momentum shift to start to look to go long. But before we do that, let's look at the call reports. The call reports for gold, it's pretty telling. The bottom of this here is December 1st, 2020. They were at 324,000 longs to 64,000 shorts, which left them at 84% long to 16% short on gold. But as you can see here, they've clearly been taking profits from 324,000 longs to now just 265,000 longs in March, the beginning of March 2021. And then their overall long to short percentage has now decreased from 78,000 to 22,000. And if you look at the past 2 weeks, the call reports show that they actually have been getting rid of almost 40,000 longs. And the past week, they actually added 7,000 shorts. So it's kind of telling what's going on looking at the call reports. And here's something interesting here. This is a money supply chart for the U.S. And as you can see, it's going up quite a bit. This is the start of 2020 with everything going on in the world right here. And clearly they're printing a lot of money. So in my opinion, gold is a great long-term investment. And I will take trades in it. I'm more interested in looking at going long the gold miners. But here we have a daily chart. And as you can see here, I have the monthly demand drawn right here, as you can see right there. And the monthly demand is actually all right here like that. So clearly, it's pretty clear that we are on a daily downtrend. As you can see, this trend line is holding. And this, remember, this is a daily chart. So basically what I'm looking for is something like this. I'm waiting for confirmation in this whole monthly zone on a daily time frame. So this is a daily time frame. This trend line is holding. So what I want to see is this trend line start to be broken. I'm not just going to be buying it. I want to see this trend line broken and then these two supply zones be taken out. And that will be basically daily confirmation inside a monthly demand zone. And then I will start to look for longs on the daily chart. So what you could see is, demand zones here, maybe a demand zone up here. And then, we would hopefully get that pullback to demand, and then we would start to maybe make all-time highs again. And so what that would look like on the monthly chart, it would be something like this. We would get that confirmation on the lower time frames, maybe take some profits up here at the 1880 level that I have. Just be careful of something like that. I wouldn't draw that trend line, but we could start to see reactions from that trend line down there. And then if that does all happen, I'm expecting definitely expecting all-time highs on gold, breaking the high, which is what, $2,080 per ounce. That's what I am expecting on gold. And that's why it's good to look at these macro charts, because it's clear we're on a very nice macro uptrend. And everybody seems to forget about gold, but gold has been the best inflation hedge forever. I'm sure some Bitcoin guys will disagree, and that's fine. I'm not really super against Bitcoin, but I'm not all about it either. I'm just looking at the charts. We are on a macro uptrend where if you look at a Bitcoin chart, it's essentially just gone straight up, and I'm expecting a nice pullback in there. And that's kind of what I'm seeing on gold. Like I said, if that monthly demand doesn't hold, we have a lot of demand below to start to look for longs again. I kind of hope it doesn't come to this 1643 area. I'm hoping that we do get that daily confirmation in gold, but if all fails, then we do have this nice continuation pattern here, and this continuation pattern actually broke the previous all-time highs somewhere back here. So, and with all the money printing going on, it's pretty obvious trade to me. I'm still gonna wait for confirmation. I'm not just gonna blindly buy in that monthly area of demand. But in my opinion, it's looking pretty good for gold. Clearly on the call reports here, it's getting a little sketchy because they're, like I said, their exposure went from 81% to now 78%. So I'm looking to see another call report to see, hopefully they start increasing their longs again, or actually get rid of some of the shorts that they've been adding. Here they added like 10,000 shorts a couple weeks ago. It's still not super clear what they're doing, but all I know is they're still very long on gold. I think right now is just a little bit of profit taking, and everyone's getting concerned, and maybe Bitcoin's taking some of the hype, and that's fine. I'm not gold long term is pretty good, and what I'm basically going to be doing is looking at the gold miners. So basically when I see that I can't switch right now. So when I see that daily confirmation in gold like this, I will trade gold. I'm not against trading it. So if I start to see that and that happen, as far as the miners go, I'm probably not even going to wait for that pullback. As soon as this supply is removed on the daily time frame, I'll probably just start buying the gold miners. And that's not investment advice or anything. I'm just I'm super bullish on gold long term. So, and the miners definitely kind of act as leverage to the upside, but they can also act as leverage to the downside as well. So they're pretty risky, but I think that my macro analysis on gold is pretty decent. And I mean, look at this chart. This is the 12-month chart right here, probably one of the highest charts you can look at. It's a beautiful chart. It's a clean uptrend, very clean uptrend, and we're expecting that pullback. And like I said, there's a lot of demand below to support the bullish case for gold. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and if it's your first time to my channel, hit subscribe if you want to learn more about supply and demand. Cheers.